Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of this Let's Play Total War Warhammer. The Empire Strikes Back, as obviously the Empire. In the last episode we fought the first battle against the army which was outside of Grunberg, and now we have just been issued the mission to capture Grunberg itself, so that is what we are going to do. And we did kill Helmut Ludenhoff in that previous battle. We gained the Sword of the Anti-Heroes for Karl Franz, and Karl Franz of course leveled up. We also gained an follower, Agitator, whose skills include aggressive leaflet campaigns, rousing speeches, and generally stirring things up a bit. Can be assigned to a character of your choosing. So again, if we click on his rank, then details, then followers or banners, except I can't appear to choose one, despite having just got one. I guess I have to wait until next turn, maybe? That'd be a bit strange. Really? I can't apply him? Is it something I have to apply to the town? Oh, there's the garrison details. Building browser, this is all the different buildings that I have access to. So, various industries and things. Shrine, blacksmith, gunsmith, Reichsfort. Oops, that was the building browser. We can recruit a lord. So these are, I don't know, wizards. Increase total army, upkeep by 2%, increase by 256. Oh, he's a lord. These are just lords. I don't think I need one just yet. And there are no heroes available. So lords are different to heroes. Interesting. So I guess lords are what? They're like the general. And then the heroes are agents, except agents can actually fight in your armies and be attached to them. Okay, that's how it works. So yes, a new lord would be a new army. Okay, that I understand how that works. That makes sense. Right, I can rename it. No, I don't really want to rename it. What are the other options here? Technology. It's the other one I wanted to see. So, as you can see, the technologies are linked to the buildings. So once I have got a barracks, for example, which is the top tier rally field, I can then draft irregulars, so upkeep is reduced for infantry. I can get more global and local recruitment capacity and reload reduction. Oh, that's a big reload reduction. Nice. And the menagerie, engineer's workshop, armory, temple of Sigmar, imperial harbour, blacksmith foundry, library, and a rally field. So I'll be getting this one very, very soon, which will allow me +2 experience for Empire infantry unit recruits, +5 leadership for Empire infantry, and +5 speed for Empire infantry. Interesting. Okay, cool. Faction summary and diplomacy.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Okay, so here we are at the center of the Empire. All of the stuff up to Kislev, Avaland, Wissenland, Marienburg, that's all the Empire there. So that is, well, Kislev is like the very, very boundary. It's not always included, but for this, it's part of the Empire. Then Bretonia, that is the other human nation, which I've talked about before. And then down over here we have the Vampire Counts, we have some more dwarves, and then Karak Norn, which are a dwarven minor faction in the same way that we have these various human subfactions. Chaos would be up there. This is all Norska, so Chaos will probably go through here first, and then start hitting us. Probably, not necessarily. Then down here are where the Orcs are. Tylia, that will be the Border Princes, that's another human nation, and whoops, so is Estalia. What just happened there? Oh, I clicked on someone. So we do have relations with these various factions. For example, Tabakland actually quite likes us, so we could potentially get like trading relations with them potentially. Empire provinces. Cannot trade. We could, however, trade with Ostland. Should we start doing that? Because we don't want to, like...
Greetings, my countrymen. You come in peace on this fine Marktag?
We don't want to be fighting them all from the start. Chance of, like, success low. Never mind. Is there anyone else? Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them. So, Marienburg. I guess that you want to trade.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Trade? Nope, also low. I guess I could increase, like, what I'm offering. Add payment. Offer payment. Still low. Wow, you're greedy. Nordland? Oh, you're miles away from where I am right now, so you would actually be a really good trading
Surely
partner.
an agreement will be reached. For are we not all sons of Sigmar?
I'll pay you. Still low. Good grief. You guys really are greedy. Who else is there? Ostland? Again. Fairly far away.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Where's a confederation? Oh, interesting. So that's basically integrating them. Military alliance, access, trade agreements, military access. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start... I was going to say I would start sucking up to these guys. Military access, non-aggression pact with Stirland and Ostermark. Who was the one I was wanting to trade with? Nordland. Can I do anything with you?
Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
Can I get
Now
like a
what brings you
non-aggression
here
with
with a
you?
sheathed
Moderate
blade?
chance? They've accepted. Okay. We have a non-aggression with Nordland, which is good, because I'm hoping that over time that will increase the relations between us. So yes, it is improving over time. Who else do we want to befriend? Probably the people that we can trade with, like Ostland, again, another potential faction, so we'll
Greetings,
get a
my
non-aggression with you.
You come in peace on this fine
Oh, we have non-aggression
Marktag?
already. No we don't. Non-aggression. Accepted. Good. So who's actually near me? So Wissenland will probably go after, basically straight away. Except we have none. Oh, for goodness sake. Stirland, Stirland! We also have non-aggression. Avaland. Avaland we do not. So Avaland is going to be probably one of our early targets. As will Marienburg. In fact, Marienburg will probably be one of the first. Likewise Midland. Okay, cool. So we have a couple that we have non-aggressions with now. That will hopefully increase our relations so we can get trade agreements with them earlier on. And then from there we can start generating more cash and begin expanding from that point. Cool! I think it's time for a fight, don't you? Yeah, it's time for a fight. So we're going to attack Grunberg.
Just war.
The city has been reached, and your warriors are prepared for battle, mighty lord. Study your options, nevertheless. Encircling the enemy and starving them out may be the wisest course of action.
Nah. You've got virtually no troops. 2 swords and 3 spears, no ranged units. Each weapon's already attacked. Only available when attacking walled settlements. So no, in fact the region capital is still the only walled settlement. Let's do this. Let's go. And we're attacking them, so it's unlikely that they will attack us. I mean, because we are the attacker. No settlement defense. This is literally just another field battle. Interesting. Don't know yet if that's a good change or not. It did get rather tedious always fighting on the same maps for those towns and villages in Attila, I have to say that. Especially, I was playing as one game as the Western Roman Empire in Attila, and yeah, it got really quite tedious, actually. Let's have you guys there. You guys there. Guns, obviously. Back row. I actually want to use that. Reichsguard we'll have on the left flank with the halberds, so the left flank is going to be our strong flank this time. And Sigmar. Karl Franz! I'll put it in the middle. Alright, let's just have you advance whole scale right now.
Be sure to use the maps available to assist your tactical planning, Commander.
Press the tab key to turn the tactical map on or off. Interesting. Oh, are you actually coming down to me? No, you're just reforming. Alright, fair enough. So that is the general. It's just a unit. Oh, yeah, and you can attach these guys to people, can't you? Group, guard mode, withdraw. I thought you could attach them to a unit, so they fight alongside them. Apparently not. And if you can, I don't know how. Okay, so what's the plan? Well, we'll definitely have a cavalry charge up the left flank. We'll probably send our spears. It's just going to be a regular envelopment. We outnumber them. So we'll have the swords taking the centre. In fact, they have no ranged units, so I should put my swords on the sides again. They have a better charge bonus. They can hit them from the side with their charge.
The enemy command the high ground. Attack with caution, my lord.
So yeah, we are going to set that up. So I'll have you guys in the centre, like so. I'll have two swords on the side here. I'll have one sword, whoops, on that side. You guys here. And we can probably actually draw them onto us, thinking about it. I'll have Sigmar. Karl Franz! There. I'm just going to rename him. His name is Sigmar now. It's official. We'll have the cavalry hiding in the woods. And you lot, don't run. Don't need you to run. We're in no great hurry here. Attack with caution. Alright. Oh, here they come.
Karl Franz!
So, Sword of the Anti-Heroes. Duration 12 seconds. Cooldown on 90 seconds.
Fight with us, not against! For Heldenhammer! Halberdiers! We serve the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Sir!
Swordsman! To me then! Ready! Ready! Sigmar calls! Reichsguard knights! I will not stand idle! Ready! My rule is absolute! Charge! For the Emperor! Swordsmen! Traitors! Quick march!
Okay, I would say that's a pretty successful envelopment actually. Still going behind with them there. Bring you round to the very back. Rear attack from here. Cavalry, rear attack in the centre. Collapse the centre, make everything else fall. And we can also put you to use your sword. Lovely. And just look at that go down. Yeah, they're going to break very, very soon. The whole line's going to break. This was successful. And there we go, victory already. I don't think I need to do any more. We're just going to take the city. So we lost 54. They lost just over 200, but we shattered them. Like, hard. We got the most kills. Reichsguard and Karl Franz did actually pretty well for one man. He killed 21. Not too shabby. My swords did better than the spears. Yeah, it's roughly what I expect it to be. The gunners didn't do as well as I would have hoped. But they weren't really fighting heavily armoured. Loot gained, 136. Decisive victory.
At last,
Oh, whoops.
the defenses have fallen, my lord. The fate of those that remain is yours to determine.
So, we can occupy it, which will replenish our units, provide a little bit of instability and conquest penalty from that. See, I've never really understood why you would want to loot and occupy, because it damages the buildings, you have to repair them, so any loot that you get, you almost immediately have to spend on repairing the stuff. Or you can just sack it, which means you don't take control of it, you just loot it for cash. That one I can understand, because it reduces the public order and it makes you money, and they have to spend money on repairing stuff. So if you're like the Orcs attacking human lands, that's what you would be doing. We, however, are going to just straight up occupy it. And we gain a grand for it. Follower gained. Militiaman. Even a small amount of training can be the difference between life and death on a blood-soaked battlefield of the old world. +1 experience for infantry unit recruits. See, he was immediately brought in, but the agitator was not. I guess agitators cannot be used by legendary lords. I guess. I assume. And we have a skill point, so we did actually level up as well. Can we use that? Yeah, it's in the skills thing. So, once we have that, we can get any of these. They're all in one box. I had not realised that. That's kind of interesting. So, we can get Hold the Line, which is the Hold the Line ability, which means that we have much more charge resistance. More melee defense for spears, swords, and halberdiers in the army. More ammunition for missile units, or more charge bonus for pistoliers and outriders. I think I want Honest Steel. More melee defense is always good because it means you take less casualties. And those are like the frontline troops, which will generally be holding the line, which is why we want to hold the line as well eventually. Route Marcher, more public order. Yeah. I'm not really expecting you to be at home very much, so I don't really need those, I don't think. More charge bonus. Oh yeah, this is for you personally. I probably will take those as well, but for now, Honest Steel. We're going to keep on building you up as a general rather than a
burgeoning realm grows, your eminence.
personal
Yet many
fighter.
evils still abound in this world. The Empire remains divided, and marauding greenskins still threaten your lands. Further afield, there are rumors of a dark force rising in the east, spreading the taint of undeath. You must remain vigilant.
Okie dokie. A fractured nation. The election of a new emperor has oft led to turmoil as the machinations of elect accounts play out. But as the nobles conduct their petty power struggles, the nation fractures. It is up to the newly elected sovereign to begin the process of reunification. Bringing an entire province under his rule must be a priority. Occupy, loot, raise or sack 2 different settlements for 2,000
Sources
monies.
report that Middenheim is sending help to the secessionists in an effort to destabilize the Empire, intercept their reinforcements, and demonstrate to Todbringer that there is but one master of Reichland.
So, we have a quest, which is a special battle. Battle of Bloodpine Woods. Those that would break away from the rule of the Emperor are nothing but tenacious. They have sent a request for assistance to the allies to the north, and this appeal has been answered with covert detachments of men. Our spies have revealed that amassing of military force in the Bloodpine Woods take the fight to them before they can grow into an army. We will be fighting Richter Weismund, 3 spears, 2 swords, crossbow, a rocket battery and 2 mortars. So they would definitely outgun us, and they would have reinforcements. However, if we win this, then we get the Sword of Striking and a new hero.
Your army has marched all it can, my lord. They must rest.
Yeah. So, Grunberg. What can we do here, if anything? This is a hamlet, can be upgraded to a village and then a town. Oh, they have the same. Okay, cool. You are currently got cattle pastures, which can be upgraded, and then that needs to be unlocked at surplus level. Oh no, when your main settlement upgrades to level 2. Then I can do the main settlement when? I need... Oh, okay, population surplus for that. Cool, that makes sense.
Summon the Elector Counts!
What garrison do you have? 2 swords and 3 spears. Alright.
Bring me to my men.
You have leveled up, so I think that is it for this turn and this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, and please do hit that like and subscribe. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do leave a comment in the section below. I do try and read and respond to pretty much everything there, so I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any... No, I've said that already. Sorry. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.